ಯೂಟ್ಯೂಬ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಶಿವಮೊಗ್ಗದ ಸುದ್ದಿಗಳನ್ನು ನಿರಂತರವಾಗಿ ಪಡೆಯಲು ಈಗಲೇ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಕ್ರೈಬ್ ಮಾಡಿ.
Dr. Ashwath Narayan ji, Honorable Vice Chancellor of Kuvempu University, Professor Veerabhadrappa ji, Registrar Srimati Anuradha ji, Registrar Evaluation Professor Naveen Kumar ji, Syndicate members, Academic Council members, Deans, Directors and Chairmen, teaching faculty and non-teaching staff of Kuvempu University, honorary doctorate awardees and invited dignitaries, doctoral degree awardees, students receiving medals, awards and their degrees today, proud parents of degree holders and awardees, press and media, ladies and gentlemen. Indeed, it is a great honor and privilege to stand before you and address you on the occasion of the 31st and 32nd convocation of Kuvempu University. I am extremely happy to be physically present amongst you all today. Let me begin with warmly congratulating the honorary doctorate awardees, honoris causa, PhD awardees, medal winners, graduating students, and each and every one who have worked really hard in spite of the pandemic to reach this joyful milestone in their lives. A lot of sacrifices must have been made by parents, teachers, caregivers, and friends that has resulted in this sweet fruit today, and I salute them all for their commitment and achievement. I thank Kuvempu University for this invitation, as it has given me the chance to pay tribute to one of the greatest poets and literary masters of Kannada, Rashtrakavi Kuvempu. Reading his poems is like a melodious music to the ears. The choice of words and the philosophy behind the thoughts strike an indescribable emotion in each of us. He has penned the Nadagite that we all love and respect. He stood tall for social equality and was against any kind of discrimination. This is evident in Sri Ramayana Darshanam, authored by him, wherein Lord Rama joined Sita in walking through the fire to prove her chastity. There can be no stronger message of gender equality than this. He is immortalized by some of his phrases, and in particular for his contribution to universal humanism. The 4 lines that I will now quote from Kuvempu's poems would make any Kannadiga feel very proud. After all, you are all born in the land that is the darling daughter of Mother India. His love for his native land, language and culture is evident in these lines. Nee mettuva nela ide Karnataka, nee ನೇರುವ ಮೇಲೆ ಸಹ್ಯಾದ್ರಿ, ನೀ ಮುಟ್ಟುವ ಮರ ಶ್ರೀಗಂಧದ ಮರ, ನೀ ಕುಡಿಯುವ ನೀರು ಕಾವೇರಿ. Rashtrakavi Kuvempu was the first Jnanapita awardee from Karnataka. He also received the Padma Bhushan and Padma Vibhushan awards and was honored with Karnataka Ratna title and Pappa awards, apart from many others. Today I am reminded of my younger days in Mysore. I lived one road away from Udayaravi, Kuvempu's residence. When cycling to school while crossing his house, I often saw him seated on a cane chair, lost in his thoughts on his veranda. This scene is also immortalized by the University of Mysore in the form of a statue, and the school. This also reminds me of what was written by a school teacher in my book once, that a tree laden with fruit always bends low. Indeed, it is a wonderful occasion for me to be standing here in the university named after this great Kannadiga son of India, Sri Kuvempu, who was the epitome of humility. I read that this young university has been established in 1987 on the 5 tenets of his belief, which include Manujamata or religion of man, Vishwapata or the universal path, Sarvodaya or welfare of all, Samanvaya or reconciliation, and Purna Drishti or holistic vision. The university has evolved as an institute of excellence, blending rural ethos with modern spirit, with different areas, be it biosciences, chemical sciences, earth sciences and environmental sciences, business studies, languages, literature and fine arts, social sciences and physical sciences. The university is interdisciplinary and lives up to all these tenets. It is carrying out research activities in various fields that range from from phytochemistry, pharmacology, proteomics, electrochemistry, synthetic organic chemistry, micropropagation, nanotechnology, biotechnology, environmental biotechnology, signal and image processing, semiconductor physics and microcontrollers. The existence of science, humanities, commerce, business and law under the academic umbrella of this university makes it truly interdisciplinary and able to promote innovation in teaching, learning and research, as well as encourage innovations and measure societal impact to create an intelligent workforce that is responsive to regional, national and global needs. I am sure that under the excellent guidance from the Chancellor and the Pro-Chancellor, as well as the leadership of the Vice Chancellor, this university will make further rapid strides to achieve even higher status in the next few years. It is highly commendable to learn that the university has received A-grade accreditation from NAC. The new education policy envisages the identification and fostering of the unique capabilities of each student by promoting creativity and critical thinking to encourage logical decision making and innovation. Its vision is to improve the quality of education by giving an equal space to creativity and innovation and to transform India into a vibrant knowledge society. It is designed to focus on the 3 I's: interdisciplinary research, industry connect and internationalization that can elevate our institutions to global standards. The establishment of the National Research Foundation is expected to connect our academia with ministries and industry and fund research that is more relevant to the local needs. Therefore, if the technology development potential needs to be tapped, multidisciplinary institutions and collaboration with other institutions would be the right way forward. We all are aware that India is celebrating 75 years of independence, or Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, and it is on track to attaining greater heights and is fast developing as a major power in the world. Our government has the ambition to achieve an economy of $5 trillion with responsibility to meet food, health, energy, environment and ecological sustainability for more than its 1.3 billion people. We live in challenging times and see a lot of turmoil and unrest in the world. The human population today is more than 7.8 billion and is growing. Many of the sustainable development goals as identified by the UN are related in one way or the other to poverty, hunger, food security, sustainable industrialization, consumption, production patterns, inclusive human settlements and gender equality. The planet is under threat and we are already witnessing many natural calamities due to climate change. There is an urgent need to conserve our oceans and marine sources, prevent biodiversity loss, reverse desertification and soil erosion. The recent pandemic has revealed to us that diet and disease are intricately related and we need to pay attention to the food we consume. Despite becoming a net exporter of grains, India has around 200 million undernourished people. Nearly 42% of its children and around 50% women suffer from undernourishment and anemia, and there is a sizable population that is obese. Obesity and related disorders have resulted in India becoming the global leader of cardiovascular disease. It is estimated that 1 in 4 Indians are likely to be diabetic today. Currently, 60% of our population in India depend on agriculture for their livelihood, and doubling their income would result in tremendous economic growth. The government plans that agriculture and related activities should contribute to $1 trillion to the economy by 2024. For this, we will have to adapt sustainable agricultural practices, precision farming, create better supply chain management systems, increase processing, train more people, adapt better technologies, enhance byproduct utilization, and move towards a circular economy. India is also having a rich diversity in terms of indigenous crops, including millets, pulses, and underutilized grains like Niger seeds, and unusual fruits and vegetables that are endemic to specific regions. If we have suitable protocols to process and preserve these foods and ingredients, the local economies would largely benefit. India contributes nearly 40% global production of millets, which are climate-friendly crops that require very low quantities of water. Millets could be the next major revolutionary sustainable foods that could be adopted the world over. The UN has declared 2023 as the International Year of Millets. Our rich heritage and legacy of traditional knowledge has given us several leads to use food and diet to control or prevent diseases. If we can scientifically validate this traditional knowledge and beliefs, there is scope for export markets for our food products to address lifestyle related diseases, and this would definitely double our farmers' income. I have worked for more than 3 decades now in the CSIR Central Food Technological Research Institute that was established in 1950 in the city of Mysuru. The institute was born in the aftermath and shadow of the Bengal famine and World War II. At the time, there was insufficient food to feed our people and no modern technologies were available for food preservation in the country.